What happens next is dictated by Minnesota law, and specifically what Minnesota law allows for is for the governor to do an interim appointment or a temporary appointment to fill the vacancy. That person would then have to run for election in November of 2018, would then be allowed to serve for the remainder of Al Franken's term, which would expire at the end of 2020.
Because I think there's a slight chance he tries to stick it out.
So think about it here as if a person was appointed by the governor effective immediately upon when Al Franken resigns, that person would theoretically have to run for both in 2018 if they want to retain the seat, and then if they wanted to go for another full 6-year term, run again in 2020. This is dramatic because for the first time since 1978, what we would see is something really amazing happening here. In 1978, we had both U.S. senators up for election as well as the governor up for election. We're going to see the exact same scenario in 2018 if that were to occur, because Amy Klobuchar, Senator Klobuchar, is up for election in 2018 anyhow. The governor is up for re-election, as are all the other statewide offices, as is the House of Representatives, as is our entire U.S. House of Representatives delegation. So in 2018, if we were to now throw a Senate race into this, a second Senate race, we would have just about every major seat in Minnesota up for election, and that would clearly, I think, transform the 2018 political environment in Minnesota, because it would make it, guess what, very, very competitive and very important in terms of the future of Minnesota politics. In terms of what voters think about when they make choices, and in terms of what candidates do in terms of how they posture themselves when they run for election.